speed creatures of the ocean. The short-fin mako shark, the ocean's speed demon. The mackerel. The short-fin mako shark, known scientifically as Ichthyornis oxyrhynchus, is one of the most extraordinary predators of the ocean. Sleek, muscular, and built for speed, it holds the crown as the fastest shark in the sea. Reaching bursts of over 60 kilometers per hour, or nearly 40 miles per hour, the mako is a true torpedo of the deep. Its streamlined body and crescent-shaped tail make it an exceptional hunter, capable of chasing down some of the swiftest fish in the ocean, including tuna and swordfish. This shark is instantly recognizable. With a pointed snout, large black eyes, and a bluish metallic back that fades into a lighter underside, it perfectly blends into the water around it. This countershading helps it ambush prey from below, while its muscular build provides explosive power. Short-fin makos are not only fast but also agile, able to leap high out of the water in dramatic displays of strength and energy. Such acrobatics have fascinated sailors and divers for centuries. Despite its reputation as a fearsome predator, the short-fin mako is not an indiscriminate killer. It is a highly specialized hunter, using keen senses and bursts of speed to strike with precision. Its teeth are long, narrow, and razor-sharp, perfectly designed to seize slippery prey. Once locked in the jaws of a mako, few fish can escape. This efficiency makes the species a vital regulator in marine ecosystems, keeping populations of fast-moving fish in balance. The mako's range is vast. It inhabits both temperate and tropical waters across the globe, from the Atlantic to the Pacific, from the Indian Ocean to the Mediterranean Sea. Unlike some coastal sharks, short-fin makos are often found in the open ocean, far from land, following schools of fish and the shifting temperatures of the currents. They are highly migratory, sometimes traveling thousands of kilometers in a single year. Such long journeys reflect their need to cover wide hunting grounds and locate suitable breeding areas. When it comes to reproduction, short-fin makos follow a strategy known as ovoviviparity. This means that embryos develop inside eggs within the mother's body until they are ready to hatch. The young are then born alive, fully formed, and ready to survive on their own. A female may give birth to anywhere between 4 and 18 pups after a lengthy gestation period of more than a year. However, the survival rate is low, as young makos must immediately face the dangers of the open sea. Unfortunately, this incredible shark is now under severe threat. Short-fin makos are highly prized in commercial and sport fisheries. Their meat is considered valuable, their fins are used in certain markets, and their strength makes them a sought-after trophy for big game fishing. As a result, populations have declined dramatically in many regions. The International Union for Conservation of Nature has listed the short-fin mako as endangered, urging for stronger protections and international cooperation to save the species. Why does this matter? The disappearance of the short-fin mako would not only mean the loss of a remarkable predator, but also a disruption of the ocean's delicate balance. Sharks help maintain healthy fish populations by targeting the weak, the sick, and the fast. Without them, prey species could grow unchecked, leading to cascading effects throughout marine ecosystems. Protecting the mako is not just about saving one shark, it is about preserving the health of the ocean itself. The short-fin mako shark embodies the spirits of the wild sea, fast, elusive, and essential. It is a reminder of nature's incredible engineering, a living torpedo shaped by millions of years of evolution. As we marvel at its speed and strength, we must also recognize our responsibility to protect it. For if the fastest shark vanishes from the ocean, it will take with it not only its own story, but also a vital piece of the marine world's heartbeat. The tuna, the powerful sprinter of the sea. The mackerel. The short-fin mako shark, known scientifically as Ischurus oxyrhynchus, is one of the most extraordinary predators of the ocean. Sleek, muscular, and built for speed, it holds the crown as the fastest shark in the sea. Reaching bursts of over 60 kilometers per hour, or nearly 40 miles per hour, the mako is a true torpedo of the deep. Its streamlined body and crescent-shaped tail make it an exceptional hunter, capable of chasing down some of the swiftest fish in the ocean, including tuna and swordfish. This shark is instantly recognizable. With a pointed snout, large black eyes, and a bluish metallic back that fades into a lighter underside, it perfectly blends into the water around it. This countershading helps it ambush prey from below, while its muscular build provides explosive power. Short-fin makos are not only fast but also agile, able to leap high out of the water in dramatic displays of strength and energy. Such acrobatics have fascinated sailors and divers for centuries. Despite its reputation as a fearsome predator, the short-fin mako is not an indiscriminate killer. It is a highly specialized hunter, using keen senses and bursts of speed to strike with precision. Its teeth are long, narrow, and razor-sharp, perfectly designed to seize slippery prey. Once locked in the jaws of a mako, few fish can escape. This efficiency makes the species a vital regulator in marine ecosystems, keeping populations of fast-moving fish in balance. The mako's range is vast. It inhabits both temperate and tropical waters across the globe, from the Atlantic to the Pacific, from the Indian Ocean to the Mediterranean Sea. Unlike some coastal sharks, shortfin makos are often found in the open ocean, far from land, following schools of fish and the shifting temperatures of the currents. They are highly migratory, sometimes traveling thousands of kilometers in a single year. Such long journeys reflect their need to cover wide hunting grounds and locate suitable breeding areas. When it comes to reproduction, shortfin makos follow a strategy known as ovoviviparity. This means that embryos develop inside eggs within the mother's body until they are ready to hatch. The young are then born alive, fully formed, and ready to survive on their own. A female may give birth to anywhere between 4 and 18 pups after a lengthy gestation period of more than a year. However, the survival rate is low, as young makos must immediately face the dangers of the open sea. Unfortunately, this incredible shark is now under severe threat. Shortfin makos are highly prized in commercial and sport fisheries. Their meat is considered valuable, their fins are used in certain markets, and their strength makes them a sought-after trophy for big game fishing. As a result, populations have declined dramatically in many regions. The International Union for Conservation of Nature has listed the shortfin mako as endangered, urging for stronger protections and international cooperation to save the species. Why does this matter? The disappearance of the shortfin mako would not only mean the loss of a remarkable predator, but also a disruption of the ocean's delicate balance. Sharks help maintain healthy fish populations by targeting the weak, the sick, and the fast. Without them, prey species could grow unchecked, leading to cascading effects throughout marine ecosystems. Protecting the mako is not just about saving one shark, it is about preserving the health of the ocean itself. Today, awareness and conservation efforts are growing. Some countries have placed restrictions on mako fishing, while international bodies are pushing for greater protection under global agreements. Scientists are also tagging and tracking these sharks to better understand their movements, breeding habits, and migration routes. Such knowledge is vital for creating safe zones and regulating fisheries. Still, much more work is needed to ensure that future generations can witness the beauty and power of this ocean sprinter. Unlike most fish, tuna are partially warm-blooded. This adaptation allows them to dive into colder, deeper waters while still keeping their muscles warm and efficient. It gives them a huge edge over other predators. Some tuna species can reach speeds of up to 70 kilometers per hour, 43 miles per hour. At such speeds, the water around their fins can even form tiny bubbles due to cavitation, similar to the way speedboats slice through water. Bluefin tuna are capable of migrating across entire oceans. Scientists have tracked individuals traveling from the coasts of North America all the way to the Mediterranean Sea, a journey of more than 6,000 kilometers. The shortfin mako shark embodies the spirit of the wild sea, fast, elusive, and essential. It is a reminder of nature's incredible engineering, a living torpedo shaped by millions of years of evolution. As we marvel at its speed and strength, we must also recognize our responsibility to protect it. For if the fastest shark vanishes from the ocean, it will take with it not only its own story, but also a vital piece of the marine world's heartbeat. The barracuda, the lightning hunter of the reef. Bluefin tuna are capable of migrating across entire oceans. Scientists have tracked individuals traveling from the coasts of North America all the way to the Mediterranean Sea, a journey of more than 6,000 kilometers. Few creatures of the ocean inspire both fascination and caution, quite like the barracuda. Sleek, muscular, and armed with a fearsome set of teeth, this predator has earned its reputation as one of the most efficient hunters of tropical and subtropical seas. Known to divers as the tiger of the reef, the barracuda is not only a master of speed but also of surprise, perfectly adapted for life as a top predator. The most famous member of this group is the great barracuda, Sphaerina barracuda. Reaching lengths of up to 1.8 meters or nearly 6 feet and weighing more than 45 kilograms, it is a formidable presence in the ocean. Yet, barracudas come in many sizes. With over 20 recognized species scattered across warm oceans worldwide, they range from small reef dwellers to open water hunters. All share the same streamlined body shape, silvery coloration, and most notably, their iconic jaws filled with sharp, dagger-like teeth. What makes the barracuda so extraordinary is its style of hunting. While many predators chase their prey, the barracuda prefers stealth and ambush. It lurks motionless in the water, blending into the silvery light with its reflective scales. Then, with a sudden burst of speed, sometimes exceeding 40 kilometers per hour, it lunges forward, striking with astonishing precision. Its teeth are designed not only to pierce but also to cut. Some angle forward to seize prey, while others angle backward, preventing escape. With this deadly combination of stealth and speed, very few fish can avoid becoming its meal. The diet of the barracuda consists mostly of smaller fish such as mullet, snapper, and anchovies. However, it is an opportunistic feeder, taking advantage of whatever is available in its environment. Juvenile barracudas often feed on crustaceans, while adults prefer larger fish. Interestingly, barracudas are known to be curious about shiny objects. Their attraction to glittering reflections may come from their instinct to strike at the flashes of silver produced by schools of baitfish. Divers are often cautioned not to wear reflective jewelry in barracuda territory, as these predators might mistake the gleam for potential prey. Though solitary hunters for much of their lives, barracudas sometimes display fascinating group behavior. Juveniles often form schools that can number in the hundreds, providing protection from larger predators. Watching such a formation move in unison is like observing a silver tornado swirling through the reef. As they mature, most barracudas adopt a more solitary lifestyle, relying on their speed and ambush tactics rather than safety in numbers. The anatomy of the barracuda is perfectly built for speed. Its long, torpedo-shaped body reduces drag, while its powerful tail provides explosive propulsion. Unlike some other reef fish that maneuver gracefully but slowly, the barracuda trades elegance for raw acceleration. Its eyes are positioned to give it excellent binocular vision, essential for targeting fast-moving prey. This predator is truly an evolutionary masterpiece of efficiency. Yet, despite their fearsome appearance, barracudas are often misunderstood. Tales of attacks on humans have fueled an undeserved reputation as dangerous. In reality, documented barracuda attacks are rare, and most are cases of mistaken identity. Shiny objects, splashing movements, or spearfishing activities can sometimes trigger their curiosity. Generally, barracudas pose little threat to swimmers and divers unless provoked. Far more dangerous to humans is a condition known as chiguatera poisoning, caused not by the barracuda itself, but by toxins that accumulate in its flesh through the food chain. Ecologically, barracudas play a crucial role in maintaining balance in reef ecosystems. By preying on smaller fish, they help regulate populations and prevent overgrazing of vital habitats such as coral reefs. They are apex or near-apex predators in their environments, ensuring that no single species dominates unchecked. Without predators like the barracuda, the delicate web of reef life could quickly unravel. The life cycle of the barracuda begins in shallow coastal waters, where females release thousands of eggs into the sea. These eggs hatch into tiny larvae that drift with the currents. Young barracudas grow quickly, seeking refuge in mangroves and seagrass beds, where abundant food and shelter help them survive their vulnerable early years. As they mature, they venture out into deeper waters, becoming the fast, solitary hunters that define the species. With lifespans of up to 14 years, barracudas can spend more than a decade ruling their watery domains. For centuries, barracudas have held a place in human culture. In Caribbean folklore, they are sometimes seen as symbols of danger or cunning. Fishermen across the tropics have long targeted them for food, sport, and sometimes as trophies. Their flesh, when free of toxins, is considered a delicacy in many regions. Sport fishers prize the barracuda for its explosive strikes and acrobatic fights, as few fish match its ferocity on the line. Yet, like many marine predators, barracudas face challenges in the modern ocean. Overfishing, habitat loss, and climate change threaten their populations in some regions. Coastal development reduces the mangroves and seagrass beds that serve as nurseries for the young. Meanwhile, warming waters and coral bleaching disrupt the ecosystems that barracudas depend on. Although they are not currently considered endangered, the pressures of human activity remind us that even powerful predators are not invincible. Conservation of barracudas requires protecting the habitats that sustain them. Healthy reefs, intact coastal ecosystems, and sustainable fishing practices are all essential. By ensuring that these predators continue to thrive, we also safeguard the balance of marine ecosystems as a whole. Every species has a role, and the barracuda's role is that of a regulator, a hunter, and a vital thread in the tapestry of the ocean. In every leap, every strike, and every gleam of its silver body, the barracuda reminds us of the wild heart of the ocean, fast, untamed, and endlessly captivating. The orca, the ocean's fastest killer. The orca, or killer whale, is often admired for its striking black and white appearance and powerful presence. But behind this beauty lies one of nature's most extraordinary athletes. Among marine mammals, the orca is unmatched in its blend of size, power, and above all, speed. It is not just a hunter of strength and intelligence, but a predator built for rapid pursuit, sudden strikes, and explosive chases across the open sea. An adult orca can grow up to 9 meters in length and weigh as much as 6 tons. Yet, despite this massive size, it can reach speeds of more than 55 kilometers per hour, or 34 miles per hour. For perspective, that is faster than the fastest Olympic swimmer by over 10 times. And it rivals the sprint speed of a racehorse, achieved not on land, but in the dense resistance of water. To move so swiftly through such an unforgiving medium requires incredible adaptation. The orca's body is a masterpiece of hydrodynamic design. Its sleek, streamlined shape reduces drag, while a powerful tail fluke provides the thrust needed for acceleration. The dorsal fin, which can rise over 2 meters tall in males, acts as a stabilizer, allowing the orca to maintain balance even at top speed. Beneath the skin lies a dense network of muscle, fueled by a heart that pumps oxygen-rich blood with tremendous efficiency. Every beat of its tail sends the orca surging forward like a living torpedo. But speed alone is not enough. The orca combines velocity with stamina and agility. While many fast animals can only sustain their top speed for seconds, orcas can chase prey for long distances, using bursts of acceleration when the moment to strike arrives. Their maneuverability is equally impressive. Despite their size, orcas can twist, roll, and turn with remarkable precision, making them versatile hunters whether in open seas, icy polar waters, or along rugged coastlines. This speed is central to the orca's hunting strategies. Different pods have developed unique techniques, all dependent on precise timing and bursts of acceleration. In polar regions, orcas use speed to create waves that wash seals from ice floes, stunning them before the kill. In warmer waters, orcas chase schools of tuna or dolphins, working together to encircle their prey. Against fast-swimming animals like salmon or even sharks, orcas rely on sudden sprints that leave their targets with no chance of escape. Perhaps the most astonishing displays of orca speed come during hunts of large whales. Working in coordinated pods, orcas pursue gray whale calves or humpbacks, using relentless speed to exhaust their prey. Their ability to maintain momentum during such prolonged pursuits highlights not only their physical power, but also their endurance as ocean sprinters. Orcas' mastery of speed is not limited to hunting. They are also capable of dramatic breaches, leaping entirely out of the water. To launch their massive bodies skyward requires enormous acceleration, a burst of speed generated below the surface. Scientists believe these breaches may serve multiple purposes: communication, stunning prey, or simply play. Whatever the reason, they are a visible testament to the orca's explosive energy. Climate change, pollution, and declining prey stocks threaten their ability to hunt and thrive. Orcas rely on abundant populations of salmon, tuna, and other fast-moving fish. Without healthy seas, their extraordinary adaptations lose their purpose. Protecting their speed means protecting the ecosystems that allow them to use it. The orca's legacy as a swift hunter is more than a tale of raw speed. It is a story of balance between strength and agility, size and precision, endurance, and sudden bursts of acceleration. In the wild seas of our planet, few creatures embody athletic perfection as completely as the orca. To watch an orca sprint across the waves is to see power in its purest form. Speed made flesh, a predator in motion, and a reminder of the incredible forces that evolution has shaped in the deep blue world. The mantis shrimp, the lightning striker of the ocean. Beneath the waves, hidden in burrows and coral crevices, lives one of the ocean's most extraordinary predators, the mantis shrimp. Despite its modest size, rarely longer than 30 centimeters, the mantis shrimp is a true titan of the underwater world. With eyes that defy imagination and a punch that rivals a bullet's force, this little hunter has earned a reputation as one of nature's most remarkable creatures. The mantis shrimp belongs to a group of marine crustaceans known as stomatopods. They are not actually shrimp, but distant relatives. What makes them special is the way evolution has armed them with two incredible weapons: unmatched vision and devastating speed. These two traits combine to make the mantis shrimp a master of survival. Let's begin with their vision. The eyes of a mantis shrimp are among the most advanced in the animal kingdom. While humans can detect 3 types of color receptors, red, green, and blue, the mantis shrimp can perceive up to 16. This allows them to see colors and patterns invisible to us, including ultraviolet light. Each eye can move independently, scanning the world in incredible detail. Scientists believe this vision helps mantis shrimp detect prey, predators, and even subtle signals from other shrimp. In the kaleidoscopic environment of a coral reef, such vision is a superpower. But even more astonishing is their weaponry. Mantis shrimp come in 2 main types: smashers and spearers. Smasher mantis shrimp have club-like appendages that they use to strike prey with unbelievable force. In fact, their punches are among the fastest movements in the natural world, accelerating as quickly as a .22 caliber bullet. The impact generates not only a physical blow, but also a burst of heat and bubbles through a process called cavitation. When these bubbles collapse, they release an additional shockwave strong enough to stun or kill prey instantly. Spearer mantis shrimp, on the other hand, wield sharp, spiny appendages designed to impale soft-bodied prey like fish. Whether smashing or spearing, their strikes happen in less than a millisecond, too fast for the human eye to follow. This speed and power give the mantis shrimp the ability to hunt animals much larger than itself. Crabs, snails, mollusks, and even other shrimp all fall victim to its attacks. Aquariums housing mantis shrimp must often use reinforced glass, as these small creatures are capable of cracking standard tanks with their relentless strikes. In their own small but powerful way, Mantis shrimp maintain the delicate balance of the ocean floor. Watching a mantis shrimp in action is to witness nature at its most extreme. A flash of color, a blur of movement, and suddenly its prey is gone. In an ocean filled with giants, sharks, whales, and massive schools of fish, it is humbling to realize that one of the most powerful predators is a creature small enough to fit in your hand. The mantis shrimp reminds us that strength is not always about size. Speed, precision, and unique adaptations can be just as formidable. Hidden beneath the waves, these tiny titans rule their world with eyes sharper than any camera and strikes faster than any boxer. They are living proof that in the ocean, the most incredible wonders often come in the smallest packages. The sardine, the swift silver shoal of the sea. In the open waters of the ocean, shimmering waves of silver often appear, moving as if the sea itself has come alive. These are sardines, tiny fish with an extraordinary story. Though individually small and fragile, together they create one of the most breathtaking spectacles in the natural world. Sardines are proof that there is strength in numbers, and their lives are a dance of survival, speed, and unity. Sardines belong to the herring family, and most species measure only about 15 to 20 centimeters in length. At first glance, they may seem unremarkable: slender bodies, silvery scales, and dark backs that help them blend into the ocean. Yet it is not the individual sardine that amazes us, but the sheer scale of their gatherings. Sardines travel in enormous schools, sometimes containing billions of fish. From above, these schools look like living rivers of silver, twisting and turning in perfect synchrony. The reason for this behavior is survival. Alone, a sardine is vulnerable, easy prey for larger fish, seabirds, and marine mammals. But in a school, sardines confuse predators with their dazzling movements. When a predator approaches, the entire school shifts as one, scattering and reforming in a heartbeat. This collective motion creates patterns so fluid and complex that scientists compare them to the behavior of flocks of starlings in the sky. Perhaps the most famous example of sardine life is the sardine run off the coast of South Africa. Each year, billions of sardines migrate northward, forming one of the largest animal migrations on Earth. This spectacle attracts an entire army of predators. Sharks, dolphins, whales, and seabirds all converge on the moving feast. The sight of dolphins herding sardines into tight bait balls, while sharks slice through the masses and birds plunge from the sky, is one of the most dramatic events in the ocean. For the sardines, speed and coordination are their only hope of survival. Sardines may not match the speed of tuna or orcas, but they are strong swimmers for their size. They rely on short bursts of energy, darting in unpredictable patterns. Within a school, this unpredictability increases, making it far more difficult for predators to single out one target. What sardines lack in individual power, they make up for in collective agility. Beyond their role as prey, sardines are a cornerstone of marine ecosystems. To witness sardines is to witness the ocean's heartbeat, a shimmering pulse of silver life, fragile yet resilient, small yet mighty in their numbers. The sardine is not just a tiny fish, but a symbol of connection, reminding us that the strength of the ocean lies not only in its largest predators, but also in the countless small lives that keep its cycles alive. The whale, the gentle giant of the ocean. When most people think of whales, the first images that come to mind are immense size, graceful movements, and deep songs echoing through the seas. Yet there is another quality of whales that is often overlooked: their remarkable speed. For animals so massive, weighing tens of tons, their ability to move with such swiftness through the water is nothing short of astonishing. Whales are not only giants of the ocean, they are also masters of velocity, capable of crossing vast distances and even surprising their prey with bursts of acceleration. Let us begin with the fin whale, often called the greyhound of the sea. This title is no exaggeration. Fin whales, the second largest animal on Earth after the blue whale, can reach speeds of 37 miles per hour, or nearly 60 kilometers per hour. Imagine an 80-foot, 70-ton creature surging through the water faster than most speedboats. Their streamlined bodies, slender compared to other whales, and powerful tails allow them to slice through the water with remarkable efficiency. Speed is their survival tool, helping them escape predators in ancient seas and cover the vast migratory routes they still travel today. The blue whale, though larger and heavier than the fin whale, is no slow swimmer either. Blue whales can cruise at a steady pace of around 8 kilometers per hour, but are capable of accelerating to 20 miles per hour, or 32 kilometers per hour, when necessary. For an animal weighing up to 180 tons, this feat is almost beyond comprehension. Their immense muscle power and perfectly hydrodynamic shape allow them to glide through the oceans with surprising agility for their size. Though not as fast as the fin whale, their sheer bulk combined with bursts of speed make them nearly untouchable in the marine world. Then there is the sperm whale, the deep-diving giant famous for battling giant squid in the dark abyss. While these whales are not built for constant speed, they are capable of impressive bursts when needed. A sperm whale can swim at 20 miles per hour, enough to chase down prey or evade danger. Their speed is particularly vital when they surface after long dives of more than an hour, propelling themselves quickly to replenish oxygen before diving again. In their dark, high-pressure world, sudden speed can mean the difference between survival and failure. Among the toothed whales, the orca, or killer whale, deserves special mention. Orcas are the apex predators of the sea, combining intelligence, teamwork, and raw speed. They are capable of reaching 34 miles per hour or 55 kilometers per hour, making them some of the fastest marine mammals on the planet. Their speed allows them to hunt agile prey like dolphins, seals, and even large whales. Unlike the long-distance cruisers such as blue whales, orcas rely on short, explosive bursts of velocity to ambush and overpower their targets. In terms of raw athleticism, they stand out as the sprinters of the whale world. The secret lies in their adaptations for hydrodynamics. Their bodies are streamlined, shaped like living submarines, minimizing drag as they move through water. Their skin is smooth and flexible, reducing turbulence. Beneath the surface, immense muscles powered by oxygen-rich blood deliver thrust through their tail flukes. These flukes, wide and strong, act like giant propellers, pushing them forward with every beat. Whales' ability to hold their breath for long periods also means they can focus their energy on movement rather than constant breathing. Speed is not just a matter of movement, it is a matter of survival. For baleen whales, which feed on small prey like krill and sardines, bursts of speed are essential during feeding. A blue whale will lunge at a dense swarm of krill with its mouth wide open, accelerating quickly to engulf tons of water and prey in a single gulp. Fin whales, with their slender shape, specialize in high-speed lunges that trap schools of fish before they can scatter. Without this explosive acceleration, their enormous bodies would not be able to consume enough food to survive. For toothed whales, speed is central to their hunting strategies. Orcas use rapid chases to separate prey from groups, while dolphins, smaller members of the whale family, rely on speed to herd schools of fish. Sperm whales, although slower overall, use their bursts of speed to grab elusive squid in the darkness. Across the whale family, from the largest filter feeders to the most agile hunters, speed is a unifying tool of survival. Even whale migrations are a testament to their speed. Many species, such as humpbacks and gray whales, travel thousands of kilometers each year between feeding and breeding grounds. To cover such immense distances, whales must maintain steady speeds for weeks or months on end. Though they may not sprint during these migrations, their ability to sustain efficient cruising speeds allows them to traverse entire oceans with precision and endurance. The speed of their travel ensures that they reach feeding grounds at the right time to exploit seasonal blooms of plankton or fish, and that they arrive in warm tropical waters to give birth. What is truly remarkable is how whales combine speed with grace. Unlike the thrashing of a shark or the frantic strokes of a tuna, whales move with fluid elegance. Watching a blue whale surge forward, or an orca cutting across the waves, is to witness a perfect balance between power and beauty. Their motion appears effortless, yet behind it lies immense strength. Compared to other marine animals, whales occupy a unique place in the hierarchy of speed. They are not as fast as the short-fin mako shark, which can reach over 70 kilometers per hour, nor as agile as a dolphin in short bursts. Yet their ability to maintain high speeds despite their size sets them apart. A fin whale outruns almost every other large creature in the ocean, and an orca can rival the fastest fish in a sprint. For creatures that can weigh more than an airliner, these achievements are unparalleled. Speed also plays a role in whales' interactions with humans. Whale-watching boats often struggle to keep up with fin whales or orcas when they accelerate. Ancient whalers once feared the speed of these animals, as a sudden burst could drag ships or snap harpoons. Even today, the sight of a whale racing through the waves fills us with awe, reminding us that these giants are not sluggish leviathans, but living athletes of the sea. Instead, size and speed can merge into a breathtaking force of nature. From the graceful glide of a blue whale to the sprint of an orca, from the endurance of a migrating humpback to the sudden burst of a fin whale, these giants embody the very spirit of motion in the sea. They are not just the largest creatures to have ever lived, they are among the most remarkable athletes our planet has ever known. The mackerel, the fast-swimming silver bullet. In the shimmering blue of coastal waters and open seas, a flash of silver darts passed with breathtaking speed. This is the mackerel, a fish built not for hiding, but for moving, fast, sleek, and relentless. Though smaller than the ocean's giants, the mackerel is one of nature's true athletes, a living torpedo designed for speed. Mackerel are medium-sized, streamlined fish found in both temperate and tropical seas around the world. At first glance, they look simple: slender bodies, metallic blue-green backs, and silvery sides marked with dark stripes. Yet every feature of the mackerel's body is a product of evolution's pursuit of speed. Their bodies are perfectly hydrodynamic, minimizing drag as they slice through the water. Their narrow tails end in a crescent-shaped fin, the hallmark of fast swimmers, built to deliver powerful thrust with each beat. Despite their modest size, most species range from 30 to 60 centimeters. Mackerel are capable of bursts of speed reaching 70 kilometers per hour, or about 43 miles per hour. This extraordinary velocity makes them among the fastest of all bony fish. Their muscles are packed with red fibers that provide endurance for long-distance swimming, while bursts of white muscle allow sudden sprints. This dual system gives them both stamina and explosive power, an ideal combination for life in the fast lane. Compared to other fast fish, the mackerel holds its place among the elite. The short-fin mako shark and the tuna are faster over long distances, but the mackerel's agility and acceleration give it a survival edge. It may not be the largest or strongest, but it is one of the ocean's most efficient speedsters. For humans, the mackerel has long been a source of food and inspiration. Its abundance and rich, oily flesh make it a staple in many cultures. Yet even as we harvest them, we cannot help but marvel at their beauty in motion, silver streaks racing through the waves, reminders of the power of speed in the natural world. The mackerel's story is simple yet profound. A small fish that survives not by hiding, not by fighting, but by moving faster than nearly everything else around it. In the endless chase of the ocean, where predator and prey are locked in a dance of survival, the mackerel thrives as one of the sea's most dazzling sprinters. To watch a mackerel streak across the water is to glimpse the essence of ocean life, swift, fleeting, and full of energy. In their speed, they embody the rhythm of the sea itself, a pulse of silver racing through the blue.